and welcome once again to Danielle's Closet. Thank you for joining me today, and what I'd ask is that you subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, or hit the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll know that I've got some new content out there. Thank you again for spending some precious time with me today, and hang around because we're going to talk about this hair and what I think about it. Got some really interesting things to say. So hold on, hang out with me, and we'll talk. So back to the type of hair that this is that I have in my head right now. This is the Outre X-Pressions Brazilian 4-in-1 crochet braids / curls. Now, if you remember from my last video, I installed it. I talked about how soft the curls were and all of that. I was really just in awe at how soft the hair was and how great it felt and all of that. And so had a great time installing it. I did talk a little bit about the tangles and how it was getting a little bit tangled as I installed it. But let me start off by saying that this is not sponsored by anybody. I purchased this hair myself. It was not sent to me by anyone. So now, I'm not opposed to people sending me hair. If you want to send me some hair and have me do a review, I am totally open to that. Please send me some hair if you want to. I will take it. But back to this hair. Anyway, again, this hair is extremely soft. I absolutely love the curls. They are very, very pretty. They're beautiful when you put them in. When I got done with the hair, I was in awe. It was gorgeous. One thing that I can say is when I was installing the hair, I put in a lot of hair, and I didn't realize that as I kept putting in hair, I think I used about 6.5 packs, maybe even 7 packs of hair. The more hair that you put in, of course, as you loosen up the hair or as you separate the curls, the hair is going to get bigger and bigger. But something else that's going to happen with this hair is that it is going to tangle. And when I say tangle, oh my goodness, it's going to tangle. Something that happened as I was installing the hair is I was pulling out chunks of the hair, and I just thought, well, maybe it's just because I'm installing the hair right now, and that's something that will naturally happen. No. As I continued to do the hair, install it, hair continued to come out, strands of hair. But then when I got done installing the hair, that continued to happen. And then I got to a point where, because initially I wore the hair and I just had it all down. I didn't cut it or anything like that. I think after the first day, I realized that I needed to cut it because it was still just kind of coming out in chunks. So I cut the hair. I trimmed it. I gave myself just a little bit of a bang. You can see I didn't cut much, but I just gave myself a little bit of a bang. And then I cut it in the front. And let me turn around a little bit. You may be able to see in the back how long it was. But I cut it a little bit. And again, the hair continued to tangle. That is a problem that you'll run into, because if you wear acrylic nails, anytime you put your hand in your head, it's gonna come out with some hair. If you wear like any gems on your nails, when you put your hand in your head, in your hair, it's gonna come out with some hair. So again, it's gonna cause some issues. The hair was pretty when I first put it in, but it became a nuisance really, really quick. If you wear rings, which I do on a lot of occasions, again, hands in your hair, nuisance. You're going to come out with hair. And nobody wants to have hair. You're sitting around and hair's coming out everywhere. You're sitting at the dinner table and you got hair coming out. You're cooking and you got hair coming out of your head. Nobody wants that. So, that's a con when it comes to this hair. Like I said, pros, the hair looked great the first day. The hair was extremely soft. But the cons are that it tangles up. Another con to this hair is the matting. And from the first night on, the hair started to mat. And I'm going to show you what started happening. I think you can see it up under here if I just pull this around. The hair started to mat. You can see this. I've had this hair in for, I think, 3 days. This is 3 days worth of wear. And I put the hair up at night. I don't sleep with my hair out. I put my hair in a satin cap at night. One of the jumbo satin caps at night. And it still mats like this. I don't even wear jewelry every day. So like today I have on jewelry, and you can definitely understand that, you know, the clasps in the back would be catching in the hair. But this is from like maybe 1 day of necklaces in the back. See all this matting? Nobody wants to deal with that. I don't know about you guys. You might be okay with it, but I'm not okay with that. And that happened not only in the back of my hair, but it happened on the side of my hair. And I had to start cutting more of the hair on the sides. I don't like that, guys. I don't like that. You may see my phone shaking, but I don't like that. I don't like that. So I wanted to make this video tonight. Guess why? Because this hair is coming out in the morning. I'm taking it off. I am done. You'll find that I'm kind of fickle about hair. I have a ton of wigs because I change my hair pretty often. But also too, even with, you know, crochet hair, braids, that kind of stuff, I don't like to keep a style for too long. But I certainly am not going to keep a style like this for too long when it's tangling and it's matting and I can't separate the hair without bringing out, you know, a big handful of hair or it looking just not really the way that I want it to. So even though the first day it looked pretty good, the next day it didn't. And then today I'm really not happy with it at all. So I don't know if you all have a way of keeping it looking pretty good. I've sprayed some braid spray on it that's supposed to keep it from tangling. It didn't work. So if you all have some suggestions of what I can do, definitely leave your comments down below because I need all the help I can get. That's something that you'll learn about me, is that I'm always asking for help because I need help and I want to learn everything that I can. So if you have some suggestions, let me know. Also too, something that I want to learn. I've been trying to figure this out for years. I see people online and they're doing baby hairs and all that kind of stuff. I can never get my baby hairs right. Yeah, I'll try to do it and maybe I'll get a few baby hairs, but I can never seem to do them right. So if somebody's got some tips for doing those, throw some tips for that down there too, because I can never seem to figure it out. And I need to do some baby hairs when I've got styles like this in and everything, because I don't want to have all this fuzz sticking up here. You know, I've got, you know, my braids, but I don't have baby hairs and I want it to look clean and neat and all of that. So again, this hair is coming out in the morning. You will see another style. I may do a tutorial on the style that I do tomorrow, but wanted you to know this is coming out and wanted to give you the pros and cons of this hair. I don't like it. If you want to try it, that's fine. It'll be great for the first couple of days. And if that's all that you're looking for, a style that'll be curly and awesome for the first couple of days, this is the hair for you. But if you're looking for something that is more durable and that will kind of stand the test of time, my suggestion is to get something that's more close to that's closer to your natural texture of hair, you know, like more of a cankalon or something like that. This is not our texture here, and I'm sorry, it's just not. So because of that, it just tangles up. So thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I'll show you the next style on tomorrow or whenever I get it loaded up, and you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.